What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. So look, y'all, I saw something that really annoyed me to the highest degree, especially coming from this musical artist with his non-talented ass, his no talent having ass. I'm looking at this dude. I'm looking like, man, who the fuck? Why is he still making music? And who the hell is buying this shit that he's out here trying to make music and trying to make music for what fucking audience, right? But I kind of know what audience this artist has, right? So let's get straight to it. Kid Rock has a new song that rallies against wokeness and cancel culture, right? He's fed up of all the woke people. He's tired of all the cancel culture around the world. He think it's a whole bunch of snowflakes and there's nothing but snowflakes in America. He's tired of this bullshit. He's tired of the bullshit and he fed the fuck up, right? So he's made this song that has a video with it, right? So I decided to watch the video and I saw it on Twitter because, you know, that's where I saw everything trending. It was trending on Twitter. So I take a look at this video and I see this has-been ass, washed up ass, baby boomer generation, old ass man throwing up his middle fingers, trying to look tough, trying to look cool while I hear the word, and he pouting and shit in the video, pouting and shit, all that wild shit. But anyway, I hear the words, some lyrics being belted. Ain't nobody gonna tell me how to live, right? It's being belted by another dude that got a shirt on with a pentagram on it, right? And I'm looking like, man, first of all, this dude think he, motherfuckers, I don't know, Kid Rock think he's so damn cool. He's a fucking cornball, for real. But anyway, I'm hearing this artist say, ain't nobody gonna tell me how to live. And it's quite funny he's saying those words because in the song, Kid Rock proceeds to talk about the Constitution, which is an exact document that tells American people how to fucking live. So I'm looking like, hold on, wait a second. His ass is a contradiction. Ain't nobody gonna tell you how to live, but you quoting the Constitution, which tells American people how to live in the first place, right? But let's proceed, right? The prime subject of this whole thing is Kid Rock is a fucking lame. Even when he trying to be edgy and trying to be like, you know, trying to have an edge to him, it's always seemed lame and corny as hell. He's a big fucking cornball. Again, with his non-talented ass. And you know, every time when I see this attack on wokeness, and he's trying to attack woke culture and cancel culture, all I see is him saying, all I see is him saying is, he want to be bigoted and racist without having to face any consequences. He's saying, y'all, let me be racist and bigoted in peace. Don't fuck with me. Let me go ahead and be racist let me be as racist as I want to be without having to face consequences for those racist actions. For real. That's what he really want, right? With his Joe Exotic looking ass. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care, you know, if Kid Rock fans see this video and get mad at me. I don't give a fuck if Kid Rock see this video personally and get mad, because I'm not letting nobody that look like Joe Exotic whoop my ass. It's just not happening. I'm sorry. He ain't whooping my ass. He ain't fucking with me. I'm sorry. No, I'm just being honest with you. For real, right? But it's just so funny, man, when I hear people use the word woke as an insult, right? Because that word in particular was used to keep people aware of racial oppression. And people like Kid Rock are mad that they are losing their very privilege to freely engage in bigoted ways. You know what I'm saying? They get mad that they're losing their privilege to engage in bigoted behaviors. So they pissed off about it and they call themselves rebelling against woke culture. But all they really want to do is just let me be racist in peace, y'all. Let me be as racist as I want to be. Leave me the fuck alone, right? And they mad right now that people ain't standing for the bullshit no more. In particular, black folks, right? Particularly black folks ain't standing for the bullshit no more, right? And let's go back to this damn song. Kid Rock lame ass is out here using words like yo homie in his words. He using that shit in his rap. I heard it's a line where he says, but yo homie in his rap. And I'm looking like he think this shit cool. If he don't get his nerdy ass the fuck up out of here with his imposter ass. Like, Kid Rock been an imposter for the longest, right? The man is faker than Nunu on ATL. All my black folks, or non-black people too. If you seen ATL, Nunu was living a false life. She was acting like she was from the hood when she was this well-off kid from a rich family. You know what I'm saying? She was living good in a nice set-up house with two-parent household, living great, but she wanted to be a hood kid and she was posing like a hood kid. That's who the fuck Kid Rock is at a like even worse degree. He that times 10 for real. You know what I'm saying? Again, furthermore, who the fuck is listening to Kid Rock in 2021? Seriously, find that person and whoop their ass. Because I don't like Kid Rock, man. Like, he always been trash to me. He always been ass juice to me. And I remember when he tried to redo Sweet Home Alabama and he made the shit sound horrible. Excuse me, not the shit. He made the song sound horrible. You know what I'm saying? And now that he ain't been relevant in 20 years, he's trying to make this song going at liberal snowflakes to gain traction and gain fans in the conservative world, right? He want to gain popularity in that world. And he been living in that world for the longest anyway, right? With the damn Confederate flags, he been flying all around the whole time. But dude ass is a fucking clown. Like always, and he's an imposter to the highest degree, man. He's a fucking trust fund baby. And that's always what he been. He been telling people he from Detroit when his ass is really from Romeo, Michigan, which is 50 miles from Detroit. Trying to act like he was this trailer park trash white kid from the trailer park that came from the dirt, that came from the bottom and rose all the way up to success. He wanted to act like he was this rags to riches redneck, but his ass always been nothing but Richie Rich. That's all he been, Richie Rich all his life. He grew up on a sprawling estate, and he never ever been from Detroit. He not gonna be from Detroit ever in his fucking life, but he sold that dream to so many people. And I even saw black folks pulling up a seat at the proverbial cookout table, putting up a seat for him. Like, man, get the fuck up out of here with that bullshit. Like, Kid Rock ain't never fooled me at all. His whole persona, his image, and ideologies have always been one breath away from being a Klan member, in my opinion. Flying that damn Confederate flag high as he wanna be. And again, I don't give a fuck how much black vagina he like. I don't care how many black girls he sleep with. I don't care what. He's a fucking culture vulture, and he always been like race. He always has racial overtones to a lot of the stuff that he does. Not undertones, racial overtones to shit that he does. You know what I'm saying? Flying that Confederate flag, high, smiling and all that. I'm like, this lame ass cornball ass dude. And it was really is, everybody that knows the history and the sentiments that black people feel behind that flag, you know what I mean, and how that flag was used to torment our people. You know what I mean? During Jim Crow era, like how that flag was used as a symbol of hatred, and even is still used today. And I know because I remember when I went to grad school in Arkansas, when a dude had the Confederate flag on his shirt, and he said it's not just a flag, it's a way of life. So y'all tell me what the fuck that flag was about in the first place. Y'all know what that shit is about. It's nothing but a symbol of racism. You know what I'm saying? For a lot of bigots who want the world to stay that way, and they want to stay stuck in that tradition or that fake tradition, bullshit tradition, right? But nonetheless, man, he flying his flag around. It's a flag that's really offensive to a lot of black folks, to a ton of black people, and it should be offensive to all black people. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, right? He fly that flag around all on his set and all on his shows, but he started out trying to be a rapper. In the rap world, rap is a black, it's a music genre. It's a black genre of music. It's a genre of music created by black people, right? Hip hop was created by black folks, and he tried to start off in hip hop, in rap, right? Then he used rap culture to gain fame, and then he revealed his true identity, his true Confederate flag flying racist ways. He revealed his true Confederate flag flying racist ways after he got all in hip hop and tried to make it seem like he was down with black folks in hip hop. And then he got to what his true core was. That Confederate flag, fake hillbilly wannabe motherfuckers, right? And you know what I mean? Like, I don't give a fuck. And people can get mad all they want to because I'm going at Kid Rock and he want to attack cancel culture and all that shit. Again, all it sound like is he want to be racist in peace. He want to be as bigoted as he want to be without nobody saying nothing to him, and he don't want to lose that privilege, and he's getting mad that the world is making people face consequences for those actions, right? And he getting mad. And again, I don't care if his fans get mad. I don't give a fuck in the first place, because I know a majority of his fan base is a lot of racist motherfuckers like him, and a lot of them got the bald mouth from using a whole lot of meth. You know what I'm saying? And I guess they vibe with the shit that he say and the bullshit that he spew or whatever, But the dude is a clown. Always been a clown. Talking about he from some damn Detroit. Because he wanted to get a certain type of love. Because he knew if he said he's from Detroit, people gonna make it seem like, oh, well, he grew up around black folks. He really from the hood and all that. No, the fuck he not. The boy been Richie Rich his whole damn life. nothing but a trust fund baby that tried to masquerade as a dude from the trailer park, a dude from the bottom, right? Put on a whole fucking facade and tried to and sold it to the public. But once again, you know, I don't know. Like, even when he sold that shit to the public, it was always, the music was ass to me. It was trash. And it's still trash now. But I'm looking at this damn video, but yo, homie, he, like, I promise, it sounds like an old ass, like an old 80-year-old white dude trying to be cool, trying to be hip, and trying to say whatever he feels that a young black person would say. Like, this shit, it sounds weird. You know what I mean? But he out here attacking wokeness and all this type of stuff and trying to, people try to use woke as a way, as an insult or some shit like that. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. When people do that, it just lets me know that they are upset at the fact that they're losing their privilege to engage in bigoted behaviors. And they pissed off about it. They pissed off that the world is now like, no, you can't do that. There's consequences to those actions. You know what I mean? Now they feeling some type of way, and they all, you know, they all enraged and want to go out and go off on a limb and go snapping and get mad, talking about America soft and so on and so forth. No, fam. You want to be out here on that type of time, on racist type of time, and now you getting checked for it. Now you losing certain benefits, you losing certain things from it, and you mad about the shit. Freedom of speech, yeah, you can say whatever you want to say in America, but there are consequences to those actions. You know what I mean? There are consequences to those actions, man. But this is like, I be looking at people like this dude, Kid Rock, man. I don't know one person that just said they was a real Kid Rock fan. Now, he had people at his concerts and all that, and I really don't even think they really big fans of the music, because the music is garbage. I just feel like they identify with that culture that he is repping. You know what I'm saying? That whatever, I remember when Yellow Wolf called it some Dixie culture or some shit like that, and, you know, got the Confederate flag all on his hats and all of that, and they vibe with that whole persona that he has cultivated in his stage presence. You know what I mean? And I really feel like that's who he is in general. That's who dude is, right? And he used a black genre to try to get in good in music, trying to be a rapper, trying to get in the hip hop lane, to ingratiate himself with black folks and then propel his career so he can start being what he really is. A Confederate flag flying motherfucker, you know what I mean? And a racist, bigoted type dude, you know what I mean? But again, I'm looking at this shit like, bro, he's trying to make a song and a comeback. He's trying to gain followers with this, but like, again, I don't know who the hell is really out here really checking still for Kid Rock in 2021. Who checking for Buddy? Buddy ain't been popping since the late 90s or some shit like that. He ain't been popping since then. The most interesting thing about Buddy was that he was married to Pamela Anderson. Maybe, like, that's what it, or was he married to her? Yeah, he was married to her. That was probably the most interesting thing about dude. And when I say baby boomers, I ain't trying to diss the baby boomer generation, of course, like, not at all. What I'm saying is that this is a grown man in the video throwing up his middle fingers, trying to look tough and look hard and shit. I'm like, look at this clown ass. He thinks shit like that is cool. He think that make him look like he's a real American. He's a real badass man. Like, all that, man, fool. Like, and again, I don't care if he see this video at all. I don't care if he get mad. He not whooping my ass. It's just not gonna happen. And I ain't tough at all. I'm not no tough dude. Like, he ain't no dude like look like Joe Exotic gonna whoop my ass. It's just, it ain't going down. You know what I'm saying? I'm not Joe Exotic looking dude. It ain't happening at all, man. But again, I know what this is about. He trying to make this song to gain some traction. You know, he's trying to take the whole I hate these liberal snowflakes approach in order to gain a heavy conservative following, so they can back him and he can get all these record sales, and they gonna finally listen to his trash ass music. They gonna finally give it a chance because he talking some shit they want to hear. But I'm gonna tell you right now, this shit is still ass, for real. And we remember how you did that Sweet Home Alabama and how you made that song sound like shit, fam. So Kid Rock don't get no cool points over here. I ain't never fuck with dude. Like, even when I remember I was a kid and he was popular, I never wanted to vibe with Buddy. I never said turn on that Kid Rock. I never thought the shit was cool. I thought it was like, what the fuck? What is out? It just looked weird to me. You know what I mean? He looked, I don't know, like he just looked corny to me, his whole image and trying to look cool and all that. And yeah, I'm from Detroit, man. And get your goof ass out. All that shit, man. You from Romeo, Michigan. 50 miles away from Detroit. You try to call Detroit name out because you thought that was gonna make you look cool and make you look like you had some type of hood status, or you know what I'm saying, some type of like appeal to the trenches, but you don't. You don't, fam. And this video is just like, yeah, get his ass up out of here. He just don't want to be held accountable for being racist or these bigoted ways that he has been known to have. And y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Machiavelli Mills TV, I'm out. Peace.